What's happening, y'all? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Yes, indeed. Back giving y'all some more real talk and reactions. And this is another reaction of mine from Kwame Brown's Bus Life about them, what's the name? Stephen A. Smith turning down a $90 million deal. Which I ain't mad at him for turning it down, especially when he do more work than anybody on ESPN. And what's his name, Pat McAfee or whatever that white boy name is, get more money than him, and he only do one show. So I ain't got no issues with him turning it down. But at the same token, Stephen A. should have saw it. He should have saw it. But it's just karma. That's all it is. It's just karma coming back at him. But let y'all hear what Kwame said, and then I'll speak my piece. Check him out.
Baby boy, how that's working out for you, Jack? How is that working out for you? Waking up every day. In your words, this is what you said. You said, I wake up every day trying to figure out how to get my boss some money and give me a little taste of it. And you said, boss man gonna do me right. You said, you thought boss man was gonna do me right. And I hope they do, to be honest with you. Even though I don't like you, I hope they do. Because you the MVP. I don't know what they thinking, but see, they always do niggas like you like this right here. I told you. But I do think they're gonna realize that you are an important boy to them. Yeah, you're a very important boy. See, you the dumb boy that'll let Pat McAfee, Troy Aikman, and all the white boys do one job and make more money than you. And you just a face. See, you a token. You a symbol. See, most like to be a symbol and a token. And you want to see, they gave you the title and the token of being the face of ESPN. But they ain't give you the wallet of the face of ESPN. They gave that to the white boy, Pat McAfee. They gave it to the white boy, Troy Aikman. They're not going to get that to you. You, to make $12 million, you do 12 jobs. So you really only make $1 million per job. See, they got your dump doing UFC. They got your dump doing ESPN First Take. They got you they boy that fly anywhere. You just go anywhere, anybody. They got your, I'm talking about you can't even sit down and enjoy the money. They gonna make sure you don't get a white girl with your money. You can't even sit back and enjoy your money, boy. They got you doing 22 jobs to make $12 million. Gave Pat McAfee all that money while you waking up every day to get your boss some money. Pat McAfee said, show me the money. See, that white boy say, show me the money. He ain't waking up every day trying to get his boss some money. He said, my numbers say this, give me that. And they get it. You have to wait in line and trust and trust and trust that they're going to give you your money, and which I think they will. Stevie boy, you are responsible for making everybody not like Kyrie. You responsible for saying comments like, Jaylen Brown is not marketable, and a private source told you that. See, just putting those things out there from a guy with your platform, it just brings doubt, you know? It just makes some people say, oh, okay, maybe that's why they don't do it. See, it's some white folks, and it's some people, period. They don't be around nobody. They just take the word of people that they like. That's why I know it's all about who we like. See, if somebody got a friend, right, most people do this. If they have a friend that knows somebody, but they don't particularly know him, they ask that friend, hey, what do you think about this guy? What do you think about this person? And based on what that person says, they formulate their opinion based off of their friend. They had zero encounter with the person, don't know him from Adam. But if their friend, their trusted friend, say that, hey, I don't really put him here, not knowing that the friend may have said something crazy, not knowing that the friend may have got out of bounds with that person's respect, but they'll take the word of that friend. Trust and believe. So with Stephen A. putting that out there about Jaylen Brown, period, will cause doubt in some people's mind that watch ESPN to see Stephen A.'s rhetoric. So Stevie boy, I think they're just lowballing you because they know how important of a little boy you are. They know you're going to work 20. If they give you $25 million a year, what they trying to do right now, see, you got 12, okay? So they had to find 6 more jobs for you. So that's how they came up with the 18. But see, they can't find a couple more jobs for you to come up with the 25. See, they gotta, if you get 25 million a year, you got to have 25 jobs. And right now, they think it'll kill you to do 25 jobs. So that's why they ain't offering you the 25 million you want. But don't worry, Stevie boy. They put together a package. They gonna add you to some motion. They gonna get that walk. up out you, boy. You want 25 million. They gonna get that walk up out you, boy. Trust and believe. If you want $25 million, they gonna work you and work you, boy. And that's the only reason. Because Stevie boy, I ain't gonna lie. You a worker now. You deserve that 25 million. The way you lowered contracts and the way you always got them working, you deserve to get 25 million. Because McAfee and the rest of them guys, they don't got to do all that. I don't see McAfee them doing all that. I just see you doing that. So yeah, man, don't worry about it. Don't worry. You're gonna get your money. I believe you're gonna get your money. As soon as they can put together the rest of the jobs for your to account for giving you 25 million, you gonna get your money. ESPN been Diddy and Stephen A. Smith since 2005. This been talking about to 2000. But see, Stephen A. is very important to his ESPN. He just don't know it. He's stupid. Man, that the lower everybody contract. As soon as Stephen A. Smith say something, see, he they token boy. They can't get Pat McAfee to talk like that about black players. They can't. What it would look like if Pat McAfee is talking about a black Muslim and Jaylen Brown that could have went to NASA. What it would look like for a white man to speak about Jaylen Brown? That would be bad optics. They know that's bad for business. Goddamn Jesse Jackson, all them up, jump up. Boy. Ben Crump will come out the woodwork if you talking about a black Muslim like that using a white boy to do it. They gotta use Stephen A. Smith. So he's invaluable to them. He's just too stupid. He's just gonna take less money because he's dumb. Now, Stevie boy, now that 18 million is workable, Stevie boy. Now, what you do is, Stevie boy, you tell them, if you want me to work for 18 million after what I saw you pay Pat McAfee, then I'm gonna do the one segment on First Take. I'm gonna do what Pat McAfee do. He give you an hour, 2-hour show, and then he get his money for it. You get him ESPN First Take, and tell him that's all you're gonna do. And then you get your part on YouTube. ESPN is negotiating against itself. Nobody else is gonna pay Stephen A. Smith that money. Well, Stephen A. Smith is invaluable to them because nobody else can lower contracts like Stephen A. Smith. See, that's the thing you don't understand. Stephen A. Smith has an impeccable history. He's taken down Allen Iverson, Stephon Marbury. He's talked about Kenyon Martin, Big Dog Lynn Robinson, his coach. He has a stellar record. If you look at the black men and you look at the number of black men that he's helped lower their contracts or cast some type of negative doubt over their name, he's invaluable to them. It's about the money that they save from paying other people. If Stephen A. Smith go, these young players gonna flourish. And that's probably why they're gonna let Stephen A. Smith go. He can't talk as egregious as he was before. They like, Stephen A., we thought you was gonna whip Kwame Brown. And he came up here and whipped your, got everybody watching everything you say now. Yeah, Stephen A. gotta watch his mouth. Everything he say now, people are very sensitive to what he says now. Before, they took everything he said as a joke. Now they see Stephen A. Smith is very purposeful in his commentary. You know, Stephen A. Smith will never say nothing disrespectful about a white man, even one who did something as egregious as slap a woman in the face. He will never befriend a black man that slap a black woman, but he can befriend a white man that slap a white woman. So, you know, he's invaluable to that system. You got to understand, you got 20 jobs thinking like you. And although you make good money, you make good money. But you work 20 jobs. You ain't got the time to stay home with your woman. You ain't got time to go to the ballet. You got to walk. Yeah, they gonna walk you, boy. See, Troy Aikman, he make more than you. I think he make about 18 million. Pat McAfee, I know he make a little more than you, about 18 million. And they do their show, and they get to have time to lay out on their yacht, and go out and golf, while you on shows and running around playoffs. They be sitting back, waiting on the playoffs to end. So they can wake up in the morning from their yacht, do their show, and you be at a UFC fight. Now you doing football. I told you, they gonna find you 40 more guys. They gonna find Stephen A. For him to get what he want, they gonna find him about 7 more jobs. They gonna find him 7 more jobs. Stephen A. Smith can't play basketball, can't box, can't run, can't jump, can't talk, can't spit, can't do nothing. But he talk basketball, UFC, any goddamn thing. Now he talking political topics. They're finna talk football now. Imagine that on the gridiron. Imagine Stephen A. Smith on the gridiron. Now he's finna talk football. Is it that he's good at talking football? Is it because he knows anything about the game? No. It's because we're gonna walk that boy to get that money out. We're gonna walk him. We're gonna walk this boy. You ain't nothing but a work boy, Stephen A. Stephen A. Smith. All them years of service, all that you did talking about your black folks, and you still behind Pat McAfee, that white boy. You the face of the First Take, but not your wallet. Pat McAfee, the wallet of mother First Take. Pat McAfee is the wallet of goddamn First Take. You just the mouth. You the cackling hen that goddamn up the goddamn contracts for black men. How come they won't pay you like you the goddamn face? So all that bragging you doing, I'm the #1 show on ESPN, the First Take. I'm the #1 show. Pat McAfee #1. You got #1 to pay Pat McAfee. Hey, you made all them #1 ratings and #1 dollars to pay Pat McAfee. How that make you feel, dummy? You ain't even getting to enjoy the fruits of your labor because you always got to work. They gonna work the what? They gonna work you, and they gonna work you some more. And then Pat McAfee get to chill while you gotta work. How that make you feel, boy? And then when you asked for a measly old $25 million, you only wanted $3 million more than Pat McAfee. After all what you did to First Take, you only wanted $3 little million more just to make you feel like a man. And they told you no, 18.
Kwame stupid, but hey, karma's a mug, man. Hey, karma is a mug. That's karma for you all day long. Stephen A. Smith, I remember back when you used to do all that. So I ain't that young. I'm old enough to remember when you got over on all them players. So I remember, or when you said what you said to make it seem like they was gonna get less, and then eventually it came down to they really actually got less. But I remember big time here recently when and this is in your behalf because I give you major respect because you said what you said and you put what's the name, Steven Jackson in his place because you did stand up for Steven Jackson when he rushed up in the crowd when what's his name whatever Artest when Artest jumped in the crowd for when dude threw that beer on him. You know what I'm saying? So I give you respect on that one because you did. But Steven Jackson, Stack 5 called you a snitch. He called you a snitch when you said what you said about Westbrook and what he did in the playoffs and why he didn't get suspended like Green would have got for the Golden State Warriors. So I give you your props and respect on that fact because you did stand up for Steven Jackson. Maybe he forgot that you stood up for him. I don't know. I have no clue, but it's crazy. You know, Stack 5 shouldn't even had nothing to say. He shouldn't have nothing to say technically about you when you stood up for him on that situation when he did that in Indiana. I remember that very clearly. So he really shouldn't have nothing to say on you. Even though, Stephen A., you do a lot of bull. You do a lot of shaky stuff when it comes to black athletes and talk a lot of mess about how they shouldn't be getting what they getting. But at the same token, you don't talk about nothing that these white boys do. Nothing. Zero. You might say a little slip here and there, but you don't be on them like you be on these black cats. Not in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So that's one thing that I give Kwame hands down. And I would be giving Stack 5, but Stack 5 shouldn't be saying nothing to you because your response to what he did was only helping him. So that's what probably helped him get those few extra years he got in the league because they was ready to get rid of you, Stack. They was ready to get rid of you. So that little extra few million you got, you give them. You should be giving Stephen A. the full praise of how you got that because they was ready to get rid of you. But yeah, Stephen A., you do a whole lot of talking bad about brothers. You do a whole lot of talking bad about brothers, but I don't see you talking about none of these white cats. None of them. Because they do just as much bull. They mess up just as much, if not more, than black people. Sport athletes. I'll say use it like that. Because I'm going to just keep it general. Athletes, they mess up, if not more, than black athletes. But you don't talk about them. You don't talk about them at all. And you definitely should have a problem with the McAfee, however you say his name, dude getting more money than you. I never knew he was getting more money than you. I didn't know all that. I didn't know all that in no way, shape, form, fashion. I didn't know all that. I thought you was the highest paid dude at ESPN because you definitely do the most work at ESPN. So, hey, that was a shock to me to hear Kwame say all that. But hey, look, check it out though. Y'all share, like, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for your boy. Peace, I'm out.